Take it over, that's my plan. Get 'em, got beef in the streets. Suckers wanna battle me. Cut my heat, bring your heat. Spark this up, slap these freaks.
Let's get it. They got it beef.
You know what I mean?
Oh my goodness, brother Ricky. Brother Ricky. Oh my goodness, brother Ricky. Did you just witness, brother Ricky, what I just witnessed? Did you witness people up there speaking everything that I say? Did you see how quiet? Did you see how quiet they had Bud Soda? He went up there with a group of dudes. Now check this out. The DoorDash Revolution talks about this all the time on his channel, how he has his team and they work together and they pass the orders back and forth. And they have tested out the market to know the top dasher and picking and knowing everything. We have been talking about all of this stuff. Man. He gets a group of guys up there. They broke down the acceptance rating. They broke down everything that I said, they broke down. Now, check this out. When he was like, 25 hours of active time with $900 and something, I have been saying that 30 hours should be $1,000 because if you are a diamond driver, if you are a top driver, you are going to get priority. Yes, Ricky, I've been telling everyone that watches me know that if you watch my very first interview with Pedro, that's the exact same thing I was saying. They were saying, no. That's why I hopped in the chat. Hannibal starts saying all of this stuff. Yost Malone was like, I respectfully disagree. That's what he told me too. It doesn't matter if you respectfully disagree. The facts are the facts. The companies put this in the writing, in the bylaws, and Pedro could not come back and try to debate any of the stuff, and all of his subscribers know that I am the person that preaches that. Now, when the TMB group got up there and they said, no one else is talking about reaching top dasher and all of this, if the TMB group is watching this, check out HotFacts and you will see that I've been saying this the whole time. I've been driving like this since I started. I've been driving for 7 years. I've been saying the exact same thing. I have not switched up my flow on how I deliver. I've been a top driver the whole time. You get the best orders. It's not priority on all this stuff you guys are thinking. They want the best drivers to go pick up the orders. When I go into a place, don't I say that? I want you guys to work on better driver merchant relations. Don't I speak about that? I let you guys see how you get thumbs up from the merchants, because when the merchants give you a thumbs up, that means they are going to want you to come pick up the orders and to deliver them. When you get a thumbs up from that person, from that customer, you are in the algorithm with that customer. I stay in my area and I deliver to all the homes in my neighborhood. They all give me thumbs up. I have built a relationship to where that happens. So when I'm in the area and my app is turned on, guess who gets priority? I'm a 98% acceptance rate, acceptance rate. My cancellation rate is at 1%. My satisfaction rate's at 95%. Because of those 3 tampering with food things that there's no way in the world I do that. But that happens. But I didn't get anything less because my rating, I was at 98% satisfaction rate. I get that stuff with being a top driver. And then you got to understand that on Uber Eats, the customers have a rating also. The customers go from the gold, they go from the pro, the gold, to the platinum and the diamond. The customers on Uber Eats also have a rating. I've been saying this stuff to you guys all along. You have to get inside the algorithm. I love seeing people go in there and bust this dude. They slammed them with the data that the DoorDash revolution has said that they do. I've been doing this for 7 years. Somehow, I don't know why my data does not count. And all my videos show me building the merchant to driver relations, the customer relations, me getting the thumbs up, all the extra tips because of the What's Up DoorDash revolution, because of the customer service. Now, they all the way said that, oh, no, your customer service, you have to be boom, boom, boom. Pedro tried to argue back because the guy said, well, you do know that there is a time frame that they give the customer. Pedro was acting like, well, don't you think they're playing with the customer's time and they're going to get their no. That's why they give the customer an estimated time frame to get the order. They give them that time frame because first they have to find the driver that they want to go ahead and get that. So they have to go ahead and do that. And then it'll have it sitting when you're ordering. It'll have it sitting on like the first like little loading thing. It won't even go to the second one until they have found the driver to even go and get that. So that's what he is talking about. Me, myself, I can actually get an order and then I'll be like, man, I don't want this order. I'll let the order go and it'll come right back on Uber Eats costing more. Like it's going to pay me more. It's coming right back to me because my rating is so higher. I'm the highest rated driver in the area. Well, when we have it both turned on, it'll go to me or her. My wife's sitting right here. She's a diamond driver. Let me see your ratings again. Where are your ratings? Where are your ratings? Where are your ratings? Let me see. I'm about to get my own wife's phone. My wife is sitting right here. Her acceptance rate is my wife's thing. Okay, my wife's acceptance rate on Uber Eats is a 96%. Her satisfaction rate is 100%. Me and my wife do the same thing, people. She's a diamond driver. It says 3,346 deliveries since September of 2021. That's what my wife has right here. These are her ratings. When she turns it on, now she complains about all the orders, but she takes them all. So she takes them. She takes her orders. She complains about them, but she takes them. So when she turns on her app and she goes to my hotspot, she gets the orders over all the other drivers there. When I turn my thing on, I get them. Now let me turn on mine right here. Bud Soda was like, and Bud Soda, oh my goodness, Bud Soda. Bud Soda, woo, you said some stuff that kind of upset me as a delivery driver, Bud Soda. He said, I know how to use Walmart Spark, and then I know how to multi-app on top of getting the Spark order. He was like, oh, I was like, wow. But I asked him, well, they asked what's his ratings on the apps. He said something out loud. I'm going to read mine on my apps. Okay, I'm going to read mine on my apps. I'm on Uber right now. I'm on Uber. As a driver on Uber, I'm a 4.94 as a driver. Deliveries, 98%, 1% cancellation rate. And go back here, click this thing here. And if I go up here that's the back one. I go right here to click on my face, then click on where it says here. I'm at a 95% satisfaction rate because I got 3 tampering. It just says items damaged. It's not damaged. But I got those, so that put me down. But I get the orders. We do this. As you see, this is 2 diamond drivers in one house. Now, if we actually went out, like let's say we both turned on our app at the same time, we can pass the orders back and forth to each other. Like she can say, well, you know what? I don't want to go this way. I don't want this order. She can let it go. It'll pop right in my phone. It'll pop right in my phone because I'm the one that's right there. It'll pop right in my phone. If I don't want that, it'll send it back to her, and then it's going to be worth more. Now, drivers can do that because they're giving that customer that waiting period. That's them trying to figure out what driver is going to come. Some drivers do what they do to make it go up and pass it, and they work as a team to make sure they get the orders. This is what the DoorDash Revolution does in Memphis. He has a whole team in Mississippi. He has a whole team that works with him, and that's what they do. That's how they know what people are doing the signal jamming to block them out. They have a team that he works with. This is what we've been telling you guys all along. Robert Reese, Hot Facts the liar, Hot Facts to everything. Now, go back to Rideshare Rodeo, what I pulled up there the other day. He had someone up there, completely different guy, say the exact same thing that I say. Then Pedro was trying to go against the stuff. Then after I did my live today to go ahead and bring out all that stuff, he wants to go live today with some other people to see if he was going to have the same debate with me, and he was shut down again. But this time, the guy had a group with him, and all these guys live in different areas. So therefore, everything that's been coming out the mouth is real. Now, you guys still keep saying it's going to mess up the market. It's not going to mess up the market. I've been saying this also. The drivers that don't want to do it, they're going to drive for another app because they don't want to do that. They're going to leave. They're going to leave the app. They're going to want the drivers that do it right. I also said this: the algorithm will see you with your acceptance rate and your ratings and everything. It'll see you as bad business. I have also said that it's going to look at me and my wife's rating, the Reese's over here. It's going to look at good business. So now they send the good business. Now, since they know you are good business, it's your job to be your own boss, to deliver that to the customer, build that relationship with the customer, have that customer give you the thumbs up, because now when that customer orders and you're in the area with your rating being high and that customer giving you a thumbs up, they're going to pair you with that customer automatically. The only time that customer is going to get someone else outside of you is if you are not in the area, your app is turned off, or you're doing another order. You already have a double stack. That is the only way. That is the only way someone else is going to get it. It is going to go to you. So now check this out. If you are doing the steps that I tell you every single time when you go ahead and drop off your delivery, make sure when you are leaving, you tell the people, or you ask them, you put it in your own words. If you don't, when you get enough time, will you please make sure you rate the delivery? Say it in your own words. Say it in your own words. Say it in your own words, and that'll get them to say, "Oh yeah, definitely." 100% won't do it, but the ones that will, those are thumbs up. When I go into the restaurants, I get thumbs up from the merchants. McDonald's lets me in when they close the doors for everyone else. Now, how I know this is also true, I go to a place called the High Tea House. This place is a boba place that stays open till 1 in the morning. Now, the owner of that business, he will sit there and tell you guys. He tells the drivers all the time. He says, "My brother works for Uber, and he lets me know how it works." He says, "I make sure I give the drivers that come in with equipment and everything, I give them the thumbs up because that's going to help them with their business." That's what the Asian guy says, who is the owner of High Tea House, and his brother works for Uber. That is what he says. Whenever I go in there with my box, Big Bertha Utility Made, with all the cup holders and the fixings, I get a thumbs up every single time. There's so many places that I go into with my equipment, which is why if you guys go to my videos, the very first video I ever made is a video to teach you guys what you should do when you're approaching the businesses. I have a whole 30-minute video breaking it down for all new drivers. That is the very first video I ever did. And I'm saying all of this stuff on my very first video. Take in your equipment. Don't leave your equipment inside the car. Take it in there. The merchants that have a tablet, They notice these things. And if they are a merchant that has taught the staff how to use the tablet to give the thumbs up, because some staff, they're going to tell you, I don't know how. I've had to show them how to do the thumbs up, because when I go into some of these places and I built a relationship, they say, I've never used it. I lied the first time and said, oh, I know how. I didn't even know how to use it from their end. That allowed me to see it from their end to then show them where it was in the settings. So I do that now from time to time. When they say I don't know where it is, I show them where it is so I can make sure I get my thumbs up from the merchant. Merchant thumbs up are very important. That's part of customer service. Everyone says, no, customer service doesn't matter. Customer service doesn't matter. Yes, it does. Customer service, you are the business that you signed the contract with the company that you are doing the delivering from, your client. You signed a contract saying you would uphold the business end when it gets into your possession. So that means that since you are upholding the business end from them and they are on that side, you are the physical presence that's kind of representing them, but you are the person in charge. You are the boss. You are the independent contractor, but that's your client. So now you assume the responsibility to conduct the business and to keep that thing going. That's where merchant and driver relations come in. You guys got to start listening. The people that watch me every day understand this stuff, and they get it, and they use it, and they preach about it too, because it's true. You have to do that. Once you have the package ready for transport, this is where the logistics part of the job comes in. You transport this. Once you get to the place, with your transport, now your business starts all the way back over again to that person, all over again. Each place you come to, you are representing your place of business each and every time. All that stuff saying, well, I'm just going to drop it off. They don't want to hear nothing else. You're not getting the point. When you go up, typical conversion between two people, most people will say, here you go, turn right back around. That is just nuts right there. While I'm walking up, here you go. I got your grub. I put this inside the bag. I put this inside the bag. They didn't have that. I do all that stuff. And you do all that stuff because that's part of your business to the customer now. Now you are creating good business. Now that good business with the customer, they give you a thumbs up. They rate you higher. They tip you extra after the fact. And I tell people I go to the same houses and the same houses tip me. And when they do not tip me, oh well, because they tip me pretty much all the time, because they get the exact same service. I don't care how small or how large the order. You give the exact same service. There is no separation in service due to price. What type of business person are you? Don't you know that a lot of business places, they have a reward system for members of their place. They have coupons. They have sales of the day. They'll have a manager special and stuff that they just put out right then and there. All the prices are not the same because everyone does different things to get those certain prices. The people that come in there and they are part of that rewards program, they've been there with that place for a long time. They get special benefits. They get all of the special benefits from that place where they do their shopping from. That's how it works. And you are the business, and the customers that you are delivering to are the people that are going to keep you going. Why do you want to give a thumbs down? And this is why, if DoorDash Rick is watching, I did not give that 7-Eleven a thumbs down, the one where I have the issues. I did not want to give them a thumbs down because I make so much money off of that 7-Eleven right there that if I give that 7-Eleven a thumbs down, I'm going to cut a whole lot of money off, because a lot of those customers that order from that 7-Eleven when the sports games are on and they get their beer and everything, they tip me, and my wife picks up that one too, and they tip. So if I put a thumbs down on that place, that's going to take that money out of my pocket when I turn on my app. So I did not give him a thumbs down, but I did go to the owner of the business to help take care of that. DoorDash Revolution says using the ML and optimization to solve DoorDash's dispatch problems. People, you got to do that. They don't understand the DoorDash deep red dispatch system. That's what they definitely need to go ahead and check out. Ricky Knight says, yeah, Pedro's definitely going to need to go back to the drawing board after tonight. My goodness, lots of revelations. Yeah, lots of revelations. He's going to have to go back to the drawing board, because now, all of it, and he's still saying in there, I still still called people miserable human beings. He said all that stuff, even though after all the stuff there. But what he did not do was, and his subscribers that in there, and they were trying to ask do stupid things that didn't make no sense. Nah, he kept acting like it was the first time he was hearing this. He kept saying, "This is good to hear," and then you heard, and then you see cannibal inside the you see cannibal inside the chat. It's good to see things that we disagree with. No, I've been telling you guys this stuff the whole time, and y'all been crying like some little Girl Scouts. Y'all been crying like some little Girl Scouts the whole time. Y'all didn't try to start wars, bash my name. You didn't got people to unsubscribe from me saying I'm a liar. You have done the whole gauntlet of the propaganda that is not acceptable. And I'm glad it's being slapped and thrown in your face. I am so glad. Scumbags, like all you guys are scumbags who just turned your back like that on the truth. All you guys are scumbags. So now everyone that was on his panel talking like me, those guys are scumbags too. Now he said that, you know, people talk trash about it. People thought, what's up there, David? He said people talk trash about us. He said everything, and they've been doing that to me. And he said, I don't care. He said, I'm still going to speak the truth. He said, I'm still going to speak the truth. I don't care. And that's what I do continuously. Now that I know I got people out there that's saying the same stuff and they are going to war and stepped into gauntlets like me, I want to hear all of them call these guys bad people and they're liars and all this other stuff. Call the dashing Detroit guy that was on Rideshare Rodeo. Go call him out and say, call him horrible and don't. Call the DoorDash Revolution who comes with more facts. DoorDash Revolution has done all the studies that these guys have done. He talks about it on the daily. And he comes on my channel and talks about it. The DoorDash Revolution does that. He's been doing it. Why don't you guys call him all this stuff? I know what it is because you guys know I could take it. You guys know I could take it, but I smack you guys in the face every single time with it. And this time it wasn't me smacking you in the face. This was like watching Chuck Norris, 7-time world karate champion, just kicking y'all in the face. He was just kicking y'all. Pedro was going. He was like, and then he kept acting like it was the first time ever hearing this stuff, and that I was like, he's being so fake. He should have said, well, you know what? There is a content creator by the name of HotFacts. He talks this stuff all the time, and we just do not believe him. Why should we believe him? That's how he should have started it off, and then he would have said, well, what does he say? He talks about your acceptance rate matters, or your customer service should be good. You get priority over orders. He talks about stuff like that. Oh, well, you know what? Let me tell you exactly why he's right, and he would have slapped you in the face like he just did. Slap you in the face. You look like a little kid that did not know where to run to. Normally, you would have more people on the stage. And check this out, people. Go back and rewatch tomorrow when the live chat goes up there. I hopped in that chat, bad boy. He's letting everybody else flex. Said, do you have a link so I can join in? I'm right above and right under that. He won't let you in. I'm saying all that. I'm saying, let me up. I'm right here. Let me up there with him. He will not let me up because he knows he would have really got his butt kicked. He had Bud Soda up there to back him up, saying that I do Spark and I multi-app while using Spark. Man, you dirty apping and you go get messed up. That's why you make so many mistakes, and that's why you were quiet up there. You didn't have anything that could fit in to the conversation to help at all. Now, what you did help with Bud Soda, you said this. You said, well, I can say that, well, you know, the restaurant I go into, I get priority there. And then you said, why you get priority? That goes against what Pedro had you up there for. So then that was another person against him. That's why he was trying to have everyone muted. It was everyone that is slapping him. Even Bud Soda slapped him in the face on accident. You know, when I tell people to slap yourself, he got slapped himself. He slapped himself with one of his Scrooges. Stooges, not a Scrooge. A Scrooge is someone that, well, actually, those guys are Scrooges and Stooges. They believe that crap. They believe all that crap. Man, it was good. It was good to see that he did not let the DoorDash Revolution in either, people. He did not let the DoorDash Revolution either. He was trying to get up in there too after he had to wait the 7 minutes for a subscriber to be a subscriber before you could chat. He did that. Now, when he removed me from being a subscriber from his channel, I have not removed anyone. I'm even subscribed on my other channel to you guys so I can still see your stuff. I was loving this. I was loving seeing you get beat up, and you didn't have no fire back. It was just like my first interview when you were trying and talking all that stuff, and I was defending. I said, I'm going to keep going to the house over and over and over again until I get that tip out of them. I'm going to keep giving them the same service. I said I go to the same houses. I said all that stuff in my first interview. If you guys want to see that interview, if you go to Pedro DoorDash Santiago, go to his live shows. I have his highest live interview. Over 9,000 views is my interview with Pedro when I'm up there talking this stuff. If you guys don't believe me, I'll show you. I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you right now. I'm about to show you right now. This dude is still on. He's still on there too. I'm looking at him. Looking at this dude trying to regather himself. You need Moses to regather this. He's got to part them Red Seas for you. You are not getting back that. No, nobody. You just got beat up bad. That was a TKO. That was like UFC. They have to go and stop it. They have to go and stop it. He got good. And everybody in his room was, Hannibal was quiet, and then they come back with this dumb stuff. Well, we just disagree. No, you don't want to see the facts. Is this the one right here? Okay. I'm going to share my screen now to show you that it's Pedro's highest viewed. Tony Lopez. All right, people. Tony Lopez is my rookie. Tony Lopez is my rookie. Yes. Pedro. Tony, the Dodgers. Yes. We did good. San Diego Padres. We had that game. But Tony Lopez is my rookie. He meets up with me. We meet up at each other at the Walmart Spark. He's doing his thing. He's following my stuff. He is doing it, and he's making money. Okay, this is Tony. I got him on the Spark waiting list. I got him on the Uber Eats. He's doing my thing. I'm teaching drivers. Now let me share how it's Pedro's highest viewed live. I come with stats, people. It's right here. You can go up there and scroll all of them down. There is not one right here. I'm going to click on this. 9,091 views. Okay. I'm not going to play it though. 9,091 views, okay? Go look at Pedro's live list. My interview, people, I only had 30 subscribers. I only had 30 subscribers at the time, okay? 30 subscribers. I came in the game talking this stuff, and I've been driving for 7 years. I came in the game talking this knowledge, and I've been driving for 7 years, okay? I had 30 subscribers. It might have been like 45 or something like that. It was really, really low. No one ever heard of me. And I'm coming in talking this stuff. And it got 9,000 views. No one's ever heard of me. And it got 9,000 views. The one where he just got smacked up right now, I hope this one breaks mine. Because he got smacked up in this one too. And I've been smacking him up every single time. He's been coming at me doing sneak disses and videos. You know, when he calls the people clowns, he didn't tell them that, yeah, we call HotFacts a clown, but he comes and whoops our butt, though. We can't shut him up. He gives us the business. He didn't say none of that because he knows I'll come back and get at him real quick. I'll make the video so fast about that jerk. Man, I'll make the video so fast about that jerk, he don't even know what to do with him. I got all these people scared to come in on my lives. They are afraid to come in and have a conversation. I want to converse with anyone. I don't use bad language. I know how to speak. They are afraid to come get the real hot facts. I welcome anybody to come on here and just talk. They don't want to. They don't want to at all. I could have had that same discussion with them again. He don't want to have it with me again. He's been trying to find other people and pick and choose these spots. This debate that he had, he was supposed to be on a panel with me and have people like that on my panel come at him. That's what he tried to avoid, people. He was supposed to come on my panel with real people and business owners and everything. He was supposed to come on my panel and then have that happen. He chose not to pick who he wanted to have on his thing, and he still got ate up. He still couldn't run away from it. Punk. You try. That's what punks do. They try to run away, and they still got hit in the corner. You still got hit, and he had 3 dudes with him. That was like the $1 Million Man. That was like the $1 Million Man. That was Virgil, and that was it. And that was anybody else he wanted to buy with that money belt. He had 3 dudes with him to check you dudes. He had 3 dudes to come and check you dudes. They talked about customer service and everything, and not one time did you say, no, that's doing too much. How come you didn't bring Cannibal up there on the stage? That's because you know he don't have no defense. You know Cannibal don't have no defense. We cross him up and dunk on him all day. Cross him up and dunk on him all day. Dunk on Cannibal all day. He don't have no defense. You would have put him in the game and he would have made you look bad. That's why you brought up Flex, because Flex is going to bring up, and let me tell you guys about Flex. Flex works in a super metro area. We have super metro areas here in the market. You do know that California is the market. It is the market. It's the first and it is the market. We have super metro areas here. Our regular cities are busy like your cities there, but we have a super metro area. The super metro area, downtown LA, Hollywood, Santa Monica, downtown Long Beach, San Diego, Huntington Beach downtown, Newport Beach downtown, Irvine. These are the Irvine, Tustin, all that area right there are connected like a tri-area. All of these are super metro areas. I can turn on the app and I can decline orders all day long like Flex, because the area is so populated. The high-rise buildings that go up, way up, freaking like 50 floors with people living inside those things, all of that stuff is there. That metro area is so busy, I can decline almost 200 orders a day and I can still make the money that Flex does. Now, here's the thing though. You can do that and still make that money because your acceptance rating don't matter then. What if you want to drive to another area and turn on your app? It's not going to work for you. You got to try to schedule that crap. Now, what if you want better orders of all those orders that you are getting because you're neglecting so much? You would not have to neglect so much. You would get priority over a whole bunch of these orders. Oh no! This is no new beef. Pedro just got his butt whooped inside that live. How I be giving it to him. Those dudes are talking the same stuff that I talk. Now, you wouldn't have to decline all those orders to make the money that Flex does, but Flex doesn't have to because that's the market that he works in. The market that he works in is a super metro area. You don't have to take anything. You can just pick any ones you want to because the orders come in fast like that. That's why Pedro was happy to have Flex up there. I'm giving you the background on why he wanted Flex up there. Flex is the only person that acceptance rate or anything does not matter with. It does not matter with Flex because he's in a super metro area. Like I said, I can go work there and turn down all the orders all day, and it does not matter. Flex is the only person who has that ability to do that. Nova kind of has it up there also, the DCVA area. But you know, he's the only person that has that ability that you can pull that up there. Pedro can't say that. That's why he was happy to bring up Flex, and he kept saying, no one can mess with Flex's money. No one can mess with Flex on DoorDash. That's because he knows Flex is in a metro area. He tried to manipulate you guys to try to do that. I'm giving you the background on why Flex can do that. You all can't do what Flex does. He is in a super metro area. Super metro area. That is where he is. Only he can do that. Okay? The other people cannot do that. That's why it was beneficial for him to bring Flex on. It was beneficial for him to bring on Flex, and as you see, he was able to talk numbers and everything with Flex because you can't have Bud, so to speak. It doesn't make sense. The only person that can speak, that can compete with anything they say is Flex. That's why I understand what Flex says, and I don't argue with Flex at all because I understand he's in a super metro, and it's just like Flex understands with me. He's telling you guys that I accept the orders. I'm doing it the way that I do it. I do my customer service because that's what I do, and I have a gift with people. He doesn't argue with me about that because he says he's telling you people that's what he does. Now, like I have always said, I said, people, I'm letting you know that I believe in numbers. I am one person. If there is one of me, there is 10 of me. If there is 10 of me, there's 100 of me. That's what I've been trying to tell you guys. And you saw 4 guys go on this guy's live that were like me. So that's 5. That makes 5. We have the other guy that was on rideshare rodeo thing speaking the same thing. That makes 6, right? That makes 6 people like me, right? The DoorDash Revolution and Ghost 77. Okay, that makes 8, right? TFT is another one. That makes 9. I can go name another one. I'm telling you, people, I am one, but do the math. There's 10. If there's 10, there's 100. I am not the only person that understands this because it's business. This is what you do. And like Pedro said, well, it's hard to have, you're coming and trying to tell people something when 97% of the people think this. Yeah, because you are the problem for 97% of the people like this. And then this is what he said. All right, let's take the numbers like this. Let's take Bentley Coupe. Let's use Bentley Coupe's numbers. I said in the chat, go back and look in the chat. I said, oh, they hate Bentley Coupe. They don't want to see anything about Bentley Coupe. But what do I say? I say Bentley Coupe has like 300,000 subscribers or something else like that. He's got a whole bunch of subscribers. You have to put his numbers in for how many numbers are on there. Dustin is driving 300,000 subscribers. You guys don't mention these people when you guys are trying to talk about the community. They have more subscribers than all of you. It'll like those guys have like way more subscribers than everyone. So you guys are trying to not bring in the people that have the most subscribers to bring in the numbers for you guys. You guys can't have selective analytics. There's no way in the world that works for anyone. No way in the world. You can't have selective analytics when you're trying to prove a point. And then it looks bad because we go and kick you in the face like Bruce Lee. We kick you right in the face and shut that mouth on up. We shut that mouth on up, and then you keep coming back. All I saw in the chat was people saying, no, that doesn't work. It's not. They kept saying the same thing that they were saying to me. These people follow a cult leader. A cult leader. And in his video, Pedro said, this is what Pedro said. He said, maybe because of me, they're doing these things. Yes, because of you. They're watching all of this stuff. Now, Sergio was on he was on rideshare rodeo, and he said that he got an email from Uber, and Uber told him that he needs to be doing better things with his spare time. They're talking about, and he said that they told him that he puts down Uber so much. So if Sergio said that lets you know that they are watching and they will not come and do an interview with him because he bashes the company. So yes, Pedro, they're looking at that. And I want to bring you guys up on this news. I was going to do a short about it, but I might as well do it right now. You know, all the things that I said that they could have done about the gig conference, and they didn't have a person here speaking about this and someone else doing that. You can go watch Rideshare Rodeo with Sergio and Roy. Real Talk with Roy was on there today. You can watch Pedro inside the chat saying, hey, Sergio, do you want to come to the gig conference next year and speak about the rideshare side? Oh, why is he going to get someone else to come and speak about the rideshare side? You know why? Because I said you guys didn't have no one speaking about this. You didn't have no one speaking about that. So you went and threw that inside the comment box, and I saw it. Now, if everyone wants to go and check, go watch Rideshare Rodeo Sting with Sergio, and Real Talk with Roy was on there talking. And Pedro said, do you want to come to the gig conference next year, and you can speak on the rideshare side, which I don't know why he did that when Rideshare Rodeo Steve has like 15,000 rides, 16,000 rides. He had the rideshare guy there. Why didn't he think of the rideshare guy that was there to do the speaking? Because people, everything I said is actual and factual. They did not have a plan to go try to help the economy. So he's trying to set it up secretly. That's how you know the things that come out of my mouth, people, they go ahead and do. Then they try to ease up on, well, maybe this is right about this thing, but I still don't believe it. And more people come out every single day. You want more people coming out with the videos that I'm putting out? I told you guys, step with or move to the side. I said, it's not even a whole new generation of driving. This is what the driving was all about before you pandemic drivers came. This is what it was all about. We are taking back our claim. This is what it is. That's why we didn't want you pandemic drivers driving. You're messing up the game, DoorDash. You're messing up the game. You guys don't have any of the business ethics and the morale compass that any of us have that's been driving for all this time. You guys do not have it at all. So this is what it is. What we were originally doing, we are doing that. And DoorDash and these companies know, and mainly DoorDash, Uber Eats makes, they do the ratings and all that, and they make you guys not even drive for Uber Eats because you guys say they hide everything. They make you that Uber Eats did their job. They only want the right people driving for their platform. DoorDash let it go for too far long, and it's been getting jacked up. So what is DoorDash doing right now? They're like, we got to tighten this up. You know what, Novadine, Lunchbox, we ready to sign this deal. Let's sign this contract. Now the restaurants have the ability, by the dollars coming in and the orders, be able to stop the flow so that the restaurants could fulfill these orders now, and they can pick the drivers, the restaurants who are fully involved in the integration of the platform. They are able to pick what drivers they want to come and take the stuff. Once they get those orders out, they can open it right back up and orders start flowing back in. You guys don't want to believe me? Go to my live section, type up in my videos, just go search and just type up Novadine Lunchbox. I bring up the news that these gig content creators have been trying not to bring you guys because it's all the way the facts. That's why I bring you guys all this stuff. I see these clowns. Yeah, I'm calling you guys clowns. I see all these clowns not giving you guys the real information, and they get mad at me for giving it. And then we hear people saying that if you got the information like that, I wouldn't tell nobody. They have the information. When you sign up and you guys don't read that print, the information is right there. Just read it. They put it there in writing for you. Then when someone tells you, you guys don't believe it because you didn't read any of the pamphlet. You didn't read the syllabus. You didn't read the agenda. You didn't read anything. You didn't read the chalkboard. You didn't read the hieroglyphics on the wall. You did not read anything. You just went on in. And when someone told you something that's actually inside the book, you thought it was foreign because all you've been getting was third and fourth party information. Sometimes you're getting sixth and seventh party information, which really don't make no sense. Oh, yeah, DoorDash Revolution. He says, I believe Ghost can give Flex a run for his money. I can go and drive down there and do the exact same thing Flex is doing, DoorDash. He works in the super metro area. Like, you don't understand what the super metro area is all about. Like, literally, you have to turn your app off because your phone battery will die because it rings so much for orders. That's how much it rings. I'm also a 5-star Lyft driver, and I'm also a 5-star best delivery driver. Okay? I don't turn down anything on any platform. I don't turn them down. My Walmart Spark ratings are excellent, but soda, I'm still waiting. Pedro said, read your ratings off. He go read the this is what this one rating is, man. Your metrics on Walmart Spark, you got 4 categories. He said 4.7. You know why he only read the 4.7? Because his acceptance rate is probably like trash on there. He probably has drops. I have a 0% drop rate. They're in green because everyone knows they're in green. And my on-time arrival is 94%, which is the standards for the company. But the other 3 are in green. I just had them all, but they gave me some orders that were way too late. I still knocked them out, got paid, got extra tip from the customer. But I'm normally in all the way to green. He didn't want to read acceptance rate, drop rate, and on-time arrival at all. He didn't want to read those 3. Your customer service rating from the customer is just you dropping it off in the right spot on their porch. You didn't put it to where the door was going to hit the groceries. You do stuff like that with the grocery apps, you're going to get a 4.7. Like a monkey can get a 4.7. But all acceptance rate and all the stuff that matters, because here it says on Walmart Spark, what is the metrics program and why does it matter? The Spark Driver My Metrics program is designed to help you provide positive experience for customers by giving you visibility into your metrics across 4 major points. So they make sure you got that. It says positive metrics ensure you remain in good standing, and help keep you prioritized to receive orders. That's why I get a lot of these great Spark orders, people. My ratings are excellent. Now, they say Spark is bad, but let's read all of your ratings right here to see why Spark is bad. How come you guys don't want to read all your ratings to see why this stuff is bad? You guys don't want to read all your ratings on all your apps because you don't know why? We can easily pinpoint what your problem is. It's so simple. Well, you know what? When I drop off the order, I have a really good rating with the customer. Yeah, but your acceptance rate is trash, and because you multi-app like that, you've canceled orders. You had like your cancellation, your completion rate is not high because you cancel orders. So you're looked at as a negative, not a positive. So that's why you guys don't want to read this stuff. You don't want to read this stuff because you guys know that people like me who will bust that booty open. Boom! That's why in your face, you got a 10% acceptance rate. You got an 85% completion rate. First of all, how are you not dropping off all your orders? At least 98% of your orders. How are you not dropping off at least 98% of your orders? Because you're dirty apping. Don't you know that your drop-off completion is more important than a lot of things right there? Because that should not happen all the time. Whenever you do it, it's going to hurt you. So you guys don't want to read all your stats because your stats suck. Everyone that does the no tip, no trip, I would like for you guys to share all of your stats. I even put a video up on how to make $800 without putting in no hours of work. I didn't even work that week and made $800 because of the Prop 22, because of the work that I did previously. I put that up for a short to show you guys. I show you guys all my extra tips. I video record and take all my orders. You see I take all my orders. Every order you see me call out, I'm taking them. There was a content creator today that set up there on a live and for an hour and a half declined orders for an hour and a half until they got a double-digit order. On YouTube, though, what is that showing drivers out there? That's not trying to help our community. They're trying to get people like you out of here. Get out of here. Hit the road, Jack. Hit the road. More finance. Pedro didn't want to talk about him because he got deactivated for dirty apping. So tough. A guy that has a bunch of subscribers was making a bunch of money, and people were like, how is he making all this money? He's saying he's making all this money every day. He was dirty apping and stacking orders nonstop and dropping orders off late and trying to have them all and messing up the game. It's people like that they have to keep out. Refrain these people from coming in. Like you in the hood, you got that house with the bars on the window, put the bars up. Keep that joker up out of here. You don't need people like that. More people like that make more customers angry. The more customers that are angry, okay, it's not good for any of us. We'll get customers that literally will treat a driver bad because of how they're treated by the other drivers. That's not good at all. That's why in my area, I like to see the same drivers. I see the same drivers around here. You know why? Because they're working the same area. Nobody's messing up nothing for nobody. Well, they don't mess it up for me or my wife because we're diamond drivers. So that it don't mess it up for us. But they're not messing it up for nobody else at all. The other night, I was going out to do my late night driving, and my wife said, good luck. There ain't going to be nothing out there. See, I go out and drive. I turn it on. I turned on my app, and just like that, made my money just like that. You know why, people? My acceptance rate and all that other stuff matters. I turned it on and got the orders just like that. Just like that. I could prove that to you guys right now, but I'm not a person that turns on my app to waste the order. If I get an order and you guys see it, I'm going to leave and turn my live off. That's how I do it. he was in that one YouTuber's comment section talking down on you. I think you're doing good. Yeah, exactly. These are people that know. They go in other people's things and talk down on me, people. I'm the people's champ. It's hard to bring me down. Just like I said, every time they talk, I upload way more videos. Bam, great question. The Gray Ghost, 1992. What's the best way to get diamond status on Uber Eats? I'm going to give you the fastest way. Okay? My wife got hers relatively quick because she did it like this too. When you work, okay, with Uber, there's a time frame. So anytime from 9:01 p.m. all the way to 10:59 a.m., every order you get is worth 1 point. The dollar amount is still the same, but the order is worth 1 point. Every order that you get from lunchtime from 11 to 2 is worth 3 points. Every order that you get from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., the dinner time, is worth 6 points, okay? So, and I explained this to Tony Lopez, my rookie also. So, you're trying to get the 400 points to get the diamond, and you need 95% satisfaction rate. The satisfaction rate should be easy. Just do your thing. All right? The 400 points is so easy to get on Uber Eats. You should be able to get 400 points in the first week and a half. Easy. Okay? Now, then you win. Once you get that 400 points, it'll go all the way over until the end of the next month. So it'll be like you have it for a month and a half almost, like 6 weeks or something. So what I do is this. Now, since I don't like to work lunch all the way, I get my 1 point orders in the morning time. I start the Uber at like 6 a.m. So I'll get 1 point orders. I try to get at least like 4 or 5 1 point orders in from 6 to about anywhere to the time I have to start doing some lunch. Then I'll do like 2, maybe 3 lunch orders, and I'm done. So those 2 or 3 lunch orders will give me maybe 9 points plus the other one. So I should have about 14 points. I should have about 14 points for just the breakfast and almost lunch. Now, when I go out for dinner time, if I go out at 6 o'clock to about 9, I'm going to do about 7 orders. Okay, 7 times 6 is 42. That 42 points times that 14 that I got right there, that's almost 60 points right there, right? That's in one day. Okay, that's in one day. So if you simply do, the 50 points in a day, you do 50 points in a day, you do that 7 days a week, that's 350 points in 1 week. And all you got to do is Monday, maybe for the next week, you're a diamond driver. It'll switch, and then you have diamond driver all the way for that month, and then it'll go into the next month, and then the end of the next month, you have to get your points up to get 400 again. It repeats the cycle every single month. So you're able to get the diamond driver within the first week and a half. Easy. It's that easy. You have to look at your points. You have to look at how much is this order worth. If you specifically work Uber, like if you do dinner time at Uber, you can only do Uber at dinner time and do the other apps all the way for the rest of the day. And then when dinner time starts, just do Uber Eats. You'll get your 400 points in like two weeks, just like that. You will be a diamond driver, and you will get the preferred treatment. You will get more orders. You'll get the quality customers. You'll get all that stuff. You'll get the orders that'll show like a low amount, and then like it's a low amount for what the order is, but they're ordering a bunch of food. So the dollar amount for what they're ordering, and they just live right around the block, that's a quality customer that's probably going to give you an increased tip too. See, the Great Ghost said, okay, that's not bad. I didn't know that. That's exactly how it works. 95% satisfaction rate, okay? And then from there, you have to have the 400 points. The 400 points are so easy to get. It's easy to be a diamond driver and a top dasher at the same time. There's an older gentleman. He's like 60 years old, and he's both over here in my market. He's both. So it's easy. And then once you have it, and like those guys said, the TMB team, just like those guys said on that live, Once you experience it, and this is why I kept telling people, and he told Pedro this, you see the full dollar amount of how much you're getting paid when you're a top dasher and all this stuff. He said, I see the full dollar amount. Don't that seem familiar, people? I've been saying that now, Pedro. I don't know what you are looking at from your app, John Fakaleen and all those dudes. I don't know what you're looking at on your app. I'm only telling you what I see on my app. On my app as a diamond driver, I see where that person's house is. It shows me where the house is directly on the map. It shows me what the full order is. It shows me all of that. And then if it doubles me up, it shows me where the second location it doubles me up at. Like it's going to add it in. It shows me where that place is too in proximity to where the other house is. That's what I see. I don't know what you guys see because you guys don't have the level or the clearance to see what I can see. But these other guys were speaking the same thing that I see. So obviously, if multiple people are sharing the same vision of the same horizon, don't you think that it's not a weak-ass plateau? It's something real? That's why I keep telling you guys, I don't know what you guys are looking at in your app. When he told me, so when I get an order, what does it say if it says this? I don't know what it says on your app. I know what it says on my app because I'm better than you. I know what it says on my app. I don't have to question the app. It says I'm getting paid this. This is what it's saying, which is why John Fakaleen looked like an idiot earlier when he put up that community post, proof that Uber Eats high tips. How come you didn't ask him that about Uber Eats if they high tips over $8? John Fakaleen sounded like an idiot when he said, proof that Uber Eats high tips. It was a $4. It said he's getting paid $12.53. They paid him $4.53. When he got paid full, he got the whole $12.53, and the customer did what they do on Uber Eats. If they got everything right, they tipped them extra. It said the customer even tipped more extra. See, they hit that tip. How can they hide a tip that a customer decided to do extra after the fact? You don't make any sense, and you wrote a book about business and all this other stuff. You gotta recheck that. And you said they did that even with Prop 22. You don't even know what Prop 22 is all about. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you, brother, man. False prophet right there. False prophet. False prophet, and he's doing the job. How do you do the job and still not know what it's about? That is nutso. Then you get people with actual factuals get up inside there, and you guys still say, man, that stuff ain't true. Everyone's entitled. This is what I kept hearing. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, what we want to believe. He's not telling you what you should believe. They have it written in the bylaws. Read that DoorDash deep dispatch. Read that. It's in the bylaws. It's not what you want to believe or what your opinion is. It's the truth, you idiots. It's the truth. If you saw your wife, Pedro, cheating on you, are you going to say, man, she ain't cheating on me? But you're looking at it with your own eyes? You're going to say, man, that ain't real. That's what you're going to say? You don't make any sense. If I give you a book and I give you a DoorDash, and DoorDash Revolution has the actual video and the conversation with the DoorDash rep that's talking about the acceptance rate and all the other stuff, and talked about deactivation, how the computer will just deactivate you by yourself. He has it. Oh, he has it up there. And I shared it live on my channel. And you guys said nothing about it. You guys didn't even say nothing. I'm going to keep busting you guys. Yes, Gray Ghost, go get the diamond driver, man. I'm telling you, man. I drive back to the same spot and drivers are still sitting there, and I pick up the orders. DoorDash engineering site feature, one of my videos. That is from the DoorDash Revolution. People, look, go check his videos out. DoorDash engineering site feature is one of his videos. You can check it out. He's breaking it down from the actual, it's like if you have the Constitution, he broke it down from the DoorDash Constitution. So, and these same people are afraid to go ahead and look at his stuff. because they know that they are following someone blindly. They know that what they're doing is not right, and they just don't want to be called a hypocrite. But it's A-okay. You know, Judas still hung with Jesus, man. It's okay. Jesus told him what he was going to do. Well, he said, one of you guys will betray me. He already called it out. People was like, what? Man, ain't nobody going to betray you, Jesus. He called it out. And what happened? It happened. Y'all been calling me idiots and stupid and making racial slurs and tying me into the slums and all type of other stuff that you guys look like complete assholes. You guys look like complete assholes right now. And it's funny because everything I said is the truth. That's why it's hot facts in that ass. Done pissed me off and I'm happy at the same time. That's crazy right there, right? Yeah, that's crazy. I'm happy and I'm pissed off. Look at my smile. I'm happy and I'm pissed off. That's crazy right there. He tried to go run away from, look, people, the panel that he ran from me. He ran from my panel because I was going to have people like that up there. He ran from my panel to put one on his own show after I called him out earlier to get done the exact same, and he still didn't run because I'm giving it to him right after for the after party. 2 drink minimum. Sit your ass on down and get this butt whooping. Come on now, Pedro. You got to reorganize your cabinet. Your cabinet is not right. If you are the president, Hannibal is like your secretary of no defense. You have Bud Soda was your security guard that you wouldn't let talk. You know, you gotta redo this. You gotta put people that can actually go and debate with you because all you guys got shut down. Rideshare got shut down the other day. He got shut down the other day by a guest on his show. He had their whole panel just hush. They couldn't say nothing. He shut them on up. Then earlier, you saw what I did to you, how I brought up that stuff and the stuff you were trying to still make up fake stuff to tell people. You still saw that stuff. You still saw that stuff. And then you get this. This better not be him. No, it's not Pedro, because you guys know Pedro sends me. Yep. Y'all better check this stuff out. You know what? I think tomorrow on Hot Facts Live, DoorDash Revolution. I think tomorrow on Hot Facts Live, you know that me and the DoorDash Revolution people, we are partners. We are the Hot Facts brand. We are partners. Also, What's Good Wood. People, DoorDash Revolution. This is what we're going to do on Hot Facts tomorrow. We're going to play this 20-minute video on our live, the engineerings and everything on how DoorDash works, so we can bring more of this to the people here. They've been blown. This week has been a bad week for No Tip, No Trip, and people going against people on my side of this war. It's a war, people. It's a war. I told you guys. Step up or move aside. We got a war right now. Tomorrow, for the people that saw Pedro and his whole cabinet get their butt whooped in the battle of the truth, people, we're going to make sure that we pin that American flag on top of that hill when we go over the DoorDash bylaws, and we're going to break down the video, DoorDash Revolutions video. That's going to be here on Hot Facts. And also, and also to go with that, let me see, where is it? I got a message from people, and we really made up, and we squashed whatever beef we really had. And I'm proud of Alaskan Gigs and Guns. Man, awesome. We handled that like men, people. We talked it out like men, and we did that, and we did that live. We did that live on camera for you guys. Alaskan Gigs and Guns says, great segment today. You nailed it. Also asked me Also let me know he wants to chime in on my live tomorrow to chime in on this stuff. So tomorrow, people, you will see Alaskan Gigs and Guns up here with Hot Facts because we made up all the way. We made up. We don't have any differences. We only have differences if something comes up, maybe political or something else like that. But when it comes down to manhood and morals and doing it right, there's no more issues between Hot Facts and Alaskan Gigs and Guns, or Guns and Gigs. Brother Ricky said it wasn't much of a panel. Flex started turning on blood soda for a moment. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No organization. And then he said they are cherry picking themselves, bro, and they don't even know it. I'm telling you, man. So we're gonna go over this DoorDash bylaw. We're gonna, and people, I've gone over and read everything that it says for Uber as far as the prioritizing and pairing the people. I've already done that like on 5 lives. I don't got to keep doing it. If they don't get it after the first 3, I don't even know why I did it the next 2. But I've done it 5 times, like Booker T. 5-time WCW champion. Well, we're gonna go over that. We're gonna break that down. Anyone is welcome to join that live stream. If you really think that this stuff is not true, you guys can join the live stream. I guarantee no one in Pedro's cabinet is gonna come up. Cannibal will not say. And guess what? When I went into his chat, I said hi. Hannibal. I said hi, Hannibal. He didn't say nothing. Scary non-defense having. Boy, come on now. You guys got to stop it. Man. Y'all gonna really make me turn y'all out. But here's the funny thing. When we see these guys with the higher acceptance rate and they're getting more orders, what are they gonna say then? What does Hulk Hogan say? What you gonna do, brother, when the Hulkamaniacs run wild on you? That's what he says. Ric Flair says, to be the man, woo, you gotta beat the man. I'm the best there is, best there was, Bret Hart. I can keep going with him, people. I can keep going on with him. Man, this is a great night for Hot Facts. This is a great night for my subscribers. It was a great night for the community to finally see the bullies. Look, it was just me for a long time as far as the up front getting bashed by 25,000 people continuously. It's still to this day. They haven't hit me with death threats how they hit with some of you guys. I haven't got hit with a death threat yet. I'm pretty sure it's going to come. All you guys have been hit with death threats, the ones who talk the most crap. So when they say I talk a lot of crap, so I should get hit with one of those soon. You guys have been hit with them. I've not been hit with no death threats. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are crazy. Death threats. 25,000 people every day. You suck. You stink. You're a clown. I go read and I reply to every single one of my comments. I have not turned my back on not one of your comments. I reply back to all of them like that too. That's another reason why you guys run and cry. I reply to my comments. That's why I get a good following with the people too. I don't just have people comment and me not reply back. I reply to all of my comments, all of them. All of them. And you guys have been bashing me. Calling me the worst names you can think of. Some people even like turn prejudice and racial against me over food deliveries. Are you serious? That's how I know you really racist. That's how I know it. After listening to Robert, I went for Top Dasher, and I must say it was very good. People, I'm not going to sit up here and lie to y'all. I wonder how much more bashing y'all could do. And I wonder when an apology is going to happen. They won't give me one because they feel so strongly against it. They will not give me an apology because they will not give me one. So I want all you people that ride on their side to know this though too. you guys are scumbags too, because you're still choosing to ride on that side and not saying like, damn, that's messed up. They did all that to this dude. They did 6 months of torment to this dude for 6 months straight. Bentley Coop just got quiet. This dude went to war with these dudes by himself. He went to war with these dudes by himself. I knuckled up to all you dudes and kicked all your butts. All of your butts. Putting out more videos, working, the content, the coming back at you guys, to doing different content that you guys don't do. I've been smashing you guys out the box. I do interviews all over the place. They like, dang, this dude's really interviewing people. Just got out of jail, double homicides, Planned Parenthoods, the homeless. He's getting FAA pilots. He's getting world famous DJs. He's getting people who are wildlife conservatives, all that stuff. Conservationists. Why did that not come out right? He's getting all that stuff. He's got people that works with the NAACP. He's bringing in people that it costs 20 grand to get your dog trained by them. Precision canine work. He's getting real interviews in here. He gets people in here. He goes on panels and speak with people that have 300,000 subscribers. This dude is grinding. I do way more than what you guys and still spit the truth out there. Rapid fire like a machine gun Kelly. Weirdos. And that's for you, Cannibal. Call me a weirdo again. I'll slap them dreads off. Tuesdays are my slowest days. When I was top dasher, I was getting high priority orders and also one catering order. I've never had one of those all these years I've been working for DoorDash. People, testimonial, Brother Ricky, testimonial. Testimonial, Brother Ricky, testimonial. He gave 2 of those. That's why I gave him 2 fists. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Let's listen to J. Caddy beat.
Run this game is what I'm saying. Take it over, that's my plan. Get 'em, got beef in the streets. Suckers wanna battle me. Cut my heat, bring your heat. Spark this up, slap these freaks.
Let's get it. They got it beat.
You know what I mean?
That was a beat from J. Caddy Beats. That was J. Caddy Beat. I just want to let you guys know that, I met him on here on YouTube. I conducted an interview with him. He's a music producer. Go ahead and check out J. Caddy Beats. He's getting ready for a versus battle DJ-wise. He has his beats there. That's one of J. Caddy Beats. And as you heard in the beginning, I'm ready for the takeover. That's what I'm ready for. That's why I played that J. Caddy Beat right there. People, I get beats sent in from me to people I work with. Man, when you do good things with people, they send you stuff you can use on your show. You can help promote them. That's how your channel grows. And they like watching the real facts. I bring the real facts. I bring the real facts. When crybabies out there. Cry babies out there crying. Now, we do know that Pedro rants. So what rants is Pedro going to do tomorrow? Is he going to do it in a short or is he going to do it in his video? What is he going to do? Now, we do all know that, Payman says, it's Hot Facts. What's up, Payman? What is Pedro going to do? How is he going to rant? Now, we saw him make that fake reaction video earlier. He watched the videos and then went and put his facial reactions on the one. How is he gonna rant? How is Pedro gonna rant tomorrow? Hey guys, you know what? You know what? This is Pedro DoorDash Santiago. You guys are not. If you guys are new to this channel, we bet on ourselves. We set whatever we said. We use the gig apps as a stepping stone. We bet on ourselves. He does that thing. So after he does his intro, he's gonna say, "Well, you know what? Don't listen to none of that stuff they said yesterday, guys. Don't listen to none of that stuff they said. It's not true. Believe me, it's not true. None of that stuff is true. It is not true. Don't listen to any of it. They're clowns. They're bozos. Look, I can decline all my orders. Look, I still got a good one. He's going to tell you guys all that stuff. Yeah, fake reactions. That was the whole point. He was weird. He was weird. Man. What math are you talking about, Woodcutter? What math are you talking about? Oh, it's going well, Dad Dash. It's going well. First time on here, welcome you, Dad Dash. Make sure you go ahead, like, subscribe to get notified, hit that bell. You said you can't take every order, you go broke. All right. This is what you don't understand. See, Pedro, okay, here. Look, here. For you, look, I'm not going to be reading the whole time. That's a waste of time. Here's the link. I'm not going to be reading that the whole time. Here's the link. He says you make much less. It has everything to do with Pedro. He just had a group of guys on there. I talk about this all the time. Come on, click the link. Click the link. It has everything to do with you. Click the link. Click the link to speak. It has everything to do with you. Click the link to speak, please. I want to talk about this. Click the link to speak. It was a good convo with Richard. Richard was doing the conversation. He was the one conversing. He was giving you guys the information that I give. Pedro didn't have no comeback for none of that. His comebacks got shot down. I'm giving Woodcutter the chance to hop into the link. It's that easy, people. You come in here and speak. It's hot facts. Come in here and speak. You don't understand the priority you get, like with the orders. You don't understand the priority with the algorithm. When you, okay, he's gonna write a paragraph. I've had to take order after order to make Top Dasher at the end of the month. I obviously make less doing that because I have to take crap. They're not your customer service up. They are not crap orders. You got it to do it to get there for the month. How come everyone's saying that when you get it, your priority and everything works? Why don't you actually keep it? Don't look. You're doing your orders to get there, right? After you get your orders, why don't you maintain that for at least 90 days? Give yourself a probation period, how a regular W-2 job does. Give yourself 90 days probation period. Stay Top Dasher for 90 days, then come back and talk. It's that easy. Stay Top Dasher for 90 days and see the benefits with you staying Top Dasher, not you just achieving Top Dasher and you say, well, this order, I shouldn't have got this order. You're not understanding how the whole thing works. $2.50 orders for 10 miles. No one sees that. Give me a number that is realistic, please. Give me a number that is realistic. No one is going to see that. But you're not a Top Dasher, so you don't know how much it really is up front. And you don't know if the person's going to give you a tip, because when you're a Top Dasher, you're going to get a quality customer. You don't want to take that experience. You're scary. Scary people don't make money. How are you going to sit up there and say that having higher ratings don't count towards you getting paid more? That's like saying scoring higher on your test doesn't give you an A. Like, Like that's like saying 90% is not going to give you an A. That's like saying 90% is still going to give you an F. You don't make any sense. Why would things be put into place so that you are your own business? Why would they put something in place so that you are your own business to have you not make money? They obviously want the best business people making the most money. Why don't you want to be in the top group of the best business people? That doesn't make any sense. Have you taken any business classes? Have you taken any economics classes? Have you taken any type of social economics or anything that can help you gain more when you are doing your ordering? Do you know how to break people down and to use communication as a way to do your thing to make more money? Do you know how to do do you possess any of these skills? Or do you just say, I'm going to take whatever I want to take and then go drop it off? If that's your mentality, you're not going to win. You're definitely not. You're not going to win against me. I can tell you that. I can go work in your market and kill you. I'll smash you in your own market. I'll smash you in your own market. I'll go there. You know what? I'll go to your market. You can use the app. Hopefully you don't get deactivated. You know, something like this happens. You can take the order. I'll go up and do my customer service for you. I'll do my customer service for you. And then you'll get extra money. But then again, a lot of you guys work for DoorDash, and on DoorDash, people, a lot of the customers don't want to go and call DoorDash to add in the extra tip. That's your fault also for working for a company that don't really want the customers to do that stuff. You know, like in a way, that's your own fault too. Don Anthony trashed me for saying you don't work for DoorDash anymore. You don't, people, if I work for multiple apps, I figured out which ones I like. Why am I getting penalized for not driving I don't want to drive for something I don't like. That's not what I'm going to do. You guys are driving for a company that you guys don't like because of the rules they put there for you so that you can actually be productive. You guys don't like that. You guys don't like the rules they have for you to go ahead and to be productive. You guys think it sucks that they want you to have a failing grade of acceptance rate. They want you to have like 50 to 60% of accepting your orders. They want you to fail. You guys are afraid to fail. They want you to fail. They want you to do 50 to 60%. That's not a passing grade. You guys are afraid to fail, literally. You're afraid to get your numbers up to really fail. They want you to fail. They want you guys to fail. That's what I'm saying. You say you have no choice, right? You say you have no choice. 98% of your orders are DoorDash. Okay, let 98% of them people do the DoorDash. I'm about to do the apps that ain't nobody doing, man. Do you know that sometimes when they give a person it's going to be this much of a waiting time for your order, some people go on their phone and they're doing the same order on the other app. First of all, to see which one costs less, but they're doing the same order on the other app to see how fast is it going to come. Guess what? Man, I'm about to be on that other app. If everybody is rushing over here and we got a group of people not getting service, why is not one person servicing these people over here? You're going to make majority of the money that way. That's simple to me, right? If there's a bunch of people fishing inside a fishing hole, why are you going to go throw your line in that same fishing hole? I'm going to go to where there's no one at. Well, they're not biting over there. You guys ain't fishing right. I'm about to go over there and try to catch me something. You guys ain't doing it right. And a lot of you guys are not leaders. It's like my wife just said, well, not just said, it was maybe about an hour ago. My wife said, watching Pedro's thing, she said, it's like the people that don't want to move up at the job. She says they don't want to move up to be the manager or anything. They want to stay where they are. Yeah, the people that don't want to be top dasher are the people that don't want to move up to be a lead, supervisor, manager, a clerk, a coordinator, an AM1, a shift lead. They don't want to do any of that. They're just trying to go and do their thing. Well, the people that like to move up in their business, and this is crazy because everyone says that we are our own boss, we are independent contractors, but they don't want their own independent contracting, their levels to move up. They don't want to move up in a level that's going to be great. I don't get it. I do understand how this works, just like the other guys understood how it works. There are no orders. He says you said there are no orders on the other apps in your area. Well, just leave them on anyway, and whenever you get one, go into take it. At least not enough to actually make money. I get you there, but at least take the ones that are on the other apps. So you can take those and then go do the other ones too. So you're at least making more money than what you normally did. You got to go ahead and do that stuff. I'm trying to get my wife to go drive in the morning time. She refuses to. She don't want to work in the morning time, but I'm telling her I do my orders and I'm getting orders in the morning. But she thinks it's not going to be done. But she don't take into the fact that she is a diamond driver at 100%. I'm the only one out there at that time. So when I get like the 7-8 orders before lunchtime starts, if she's out there with me, she's probably going to get half of those. But see, there's nobody else out there with me at that time. And I'm the highest driver, and I'm the highest rated driver, which is why I work the early morning and part of lunch, and I work the night shift. Because at night, some drivers don't drive at night because they're scared. A lot of women don't drive at night because they're women. So if less drivers are out there and I have the highest rating out there, they're going to be sending me the orders. That's what I do. It's that easy. And then when you put your own customer service in, like what I do with the merchants, and then what I do with the customers, it's a no-brainer, man. That's why I get so many tip alerts. A tip alert is when someone gives you, like they already have their tip there, and then they tip you extra. That's what a tip alert is. A tip alert is extra money. I tend to like to get an extra $50 every week from tip alerts from the food delivery platform. Now, over on Walmart Spark, I get $30 tips, and then on Walmart Spark, you get rollover tips. So, the customer has 14 days to give you a tip. So you get rollover tips that continuously come. As long as your service is great, you're gonna build residual income on Walmart Spark to where you'll start off weeks when it already has money in there for you. So then it goes like that. And then that's how you make the rollover residual money on Walmart Spark. That's how you do that there. For those of you who want to know how you get residual income on Walmart Spark, keep your service great with the customers. As long as they keep adding in those tips, they get 14 days. You keep doing a good job. You're going to keep having money deposits all the time going into your account from Walmart Spark. If you keep that there. And I just keep the same service on everything I do. There's no reason for me to switch a service on anyone. No need to switch a service on anyone. Everyone needs to get serviced right. Everyone needs to get serviced right. That's like they're saying, like, if you worked at an auto shop and someone didn't buy the highest priced top tires, they bought the cheapest tires. You're not going to service them right because they didn't buy the highest brand top tires. Well, that's why you have like 6 or 7 different brands in there to pick from. But you're mad because they didn't pick the highest one. Same thing. Same thing. I really hope you guys learned something. If you guys watch Pedro, DoorDash, Santiago for no. Remember that show Small Wonder? No. Harriet's mom did that. Y'all got beat up tonight. Y'all got beat up all week. I think I'm gonna keep the onslaught going too. Tomorrow we're going in on this DoorDash stuff. We're gonna go in and go over more stuff. We're going in deep. Started with rideshare. Then Pedro does the rant, and I break both of those things down. Then he gets beat up with them dudes. Got jumped on his own panel and didn't have nothing to say because he was wrong. And no one in his panel said, "Bring me up." I didn't see Yost Malone, and Yost Malone's the main one that says, "I will challenge anyone. You can come on my Zoom show. I'll challenge anyone to an acceptance rate battle." How come he didn't say, "Let me up there with them pros like me"? Scary. Not that is a bad example. More like you get paid $30 an hour for your job, and someone comes in and says, "I want to pay you $10." Yeah. Woodcutter. Yeah, I can use that one too. Woodcutter. Yep, I can use that one too. I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. Yeah, the $30 to 10. I like that one. I like that one. But you didn't see Yost Malone say, "Put up the link, Pedro." I want to know he's scared of dudes like me that got the truth. You didn't see Cannibal. He has a whole live show with Pedro. They're partners on the show, and he didn't even want to get tagged in. You remember you watched the WWF and the WWE. You know when your partner is getting beat down, when your partner getting beat up, and you go to the corner to tag, and he turned his back like, "I'm not getting in that ring." That's what Hannibal was doing. He was like, "Bro, you are on your own, Pedro. This tag team is not working. I'm not going in that." None of his aces hopped in there. Rideshare Rodeo, I'm pretty sure he was watching, lurking somewhere. He did not hop in. None of the people on his cabinet that showed that they got the fight and they talk trash about me and diss me, not one of them dudes want to step up there. What type of balls do you guys have? And it's on the internet. Uber is now offering concessions to attract drivers, but I'm wary of them. They've got something up their sleeve. No, Uber doesn't have anything up their sleeve. They're trying to get newer drivers in, especially for the rideshare. Uber Eats, just come and drive, but for the rideshare, they're trying to get some people in. Did that panel discuss the base pay issue? They went over everything on Pedro's thing. They went over everything. Base pay, $8 base pay, and they were completely, man, they went over everything, man. They went over everything. You said going distance and time for pay, you need more transparency on that. Well, the transparency is getting your acceptance rate and all that stuff up, and they give you the transparency. That's all you guys can see. That's what I'm lost on you guys. I'm lost. How is it that you guys want the transparency, but they're telling you how to get the transparency, and you guys are denying the way to get the transparency? What do you guys want? It's like me as a personal trainer. If someone comes to me and say, "I have to lose this weight, I'm trying to get in shape," and I give them the plan, and they say, "I don't want to do that, I'm not doing it," I'm going to, "What'd you come and waste my time for?" They told you guys. If you guys, and these guys told you too, when you get the top dasher and everything, you are able to see what the full payout is. So why don't you guys go do it? Why is it so hard? Why is it so hard? Why is it so hard? I don't get it. At your regular W-2 job, you'll follow all the rules. I get it. It's because you're an independent contractor and you don't have to follow any rules. I get it. But you shouldn't be doing a business because every business has rules. You shouldn't be doing a business. That sucks. That sucks fish grease. Who is this right here? J. Caddy Beats. Is it J. Caddy Beats? J. Caddy Beats is in Arizona, people. He texts me. He asked me a few minutes ago, what restaurants do I like to pick up from? J. Caddy like to eat. And he like tacos. Had him on my thing. Nice dude. Says for Uber, they said they are changing the algorithm for payment to drivers, but there wasn't much more on it than that. They're talking about an algorithm for payment to drivers. It's not talking about us showing you more things. It's saying an algorithm. You don't know. The algorithm could be anything. You don't know if they're going to change out, how quicker you get your tip. You don't know what they're going to do. It's an algorithm. They're not. None of these companies is going to let a driver without the right rating see what they are supposed to see. That's just the bottom line. And if you guys don't like it, then don't drive for the company anymore. And every company is doing this, so don't drive the gig apps. Do grocery, do roadie, do grocery, do curry runs, and medical. I'm actually gonna go see about the LabCorp dropping off the specimens. I'm gonna see how much that pays to drop off specimens, blood, all that other stuff. They use third-party workers that go in there for LabCorp. Now I see drivers that go and pick them up and they go to the LabCorp, but they're third party. Some people drive the LabCorp cars and some people just their third party. So I'm gonna see about that third party. But the thing about that medical thing is you can be driving like 60 miles to a hospital or something. So I just want to see about, what it is, but that's money right there. If you can do 2 shots at $60 and you've just been driving for about 3 hours in a day, you make $120 for 3 hours, it might be worth it. You never know, but I'm gonna look into it. Where there's a will, there is a way. But all you haters better make way because we are coming. We are coming. This new, not new, the old school, what we used to do. We're pushing you pandemic drivers out. You have overstayed your welcome. You've messed up the economy. You made the app start doing weird stuff because you guys don't even know what it's about. We are pushing you guys back off the apps. If you hopped in because of the pandemic, you know nothing about anything. And you just know the blow up of the money that the pandemic brought, and you know nothing else. We are pushing you drivers out. You drivers are not good business. You're not good for the economy because you make bad content and you make people like me gotta call you out every day. Not good. So we're pushing you guys out. Hopefully Pedro Santiago can change his name. He can change his name to something else that's positive, because DoorDash is not positive. He talks trash on DoorDash. It's not positive. DoorDash will probably never do an interview with him. That's probably why they never picked him to do the round table. They watch him talk trash. He's got to change his name to just Bet On You Delivery. Do something. Take DoorDash out your name and take accountability and acceptance and everything else out of what you say you stand for. With that said, dude, I'm gonna do it like this. You're a clown and you're a bozo and you got the snot kicked out of you tonight. Today I kicked it out of you and your whole crew got beat up all week. Cobra Kai got beat up. Mr. Miyagi's group, we went in there and gave it to you. You guys got to come back. Do like the 3 ninjas and knuckle up. Until the next caper. I'm out of here like Chuck Woolery in 2 and 2. I'm going out with a J Caddy beat.
Run this game is what I'm saying. Take it over, that's my plan. Get 'em, got beef in the streets. Suckers wanna battle me. Cut my heat, bring your heat. Spark this up, slap these freaks.
Let's get it. They got it beats.
You know what I mean? get this fame. They looking at me, yes, they gonna remember my name. And how I came up, flash these lights, I'm the same.